and welcome to another I Explore. Today I'm going to take the train from Grimsby to Barton. Obviously I can't go to Louth that way because it's no longer existing, but we can go that way. So that's what we're going to do today. So I'm Ian, your host for today, and I hope you enjoyed this train ride from Grimsby to Barton. So let's wait for the train and then we'll go. Before we go, just mention this, I did it on another video, obviously the Grimsby to Louth, but Grimsby Town Station opened on the 29th of February 1948. Okay, and obviously the first train that left here was before then in 1847, and that was going that way to Louth. But we're not, we're going that way to Barton. Come on to platform 3 there, and I noticed this freight train here. It says it's carrying on hazardous waste, but yeah, looks like it's ready to go somewhere. Okay. This is my next train video. The train we're about to get on is about to pull in now. It's just coming into the station. There it is. It's coming down to us now. That's the one we're going to get on in a minute. Okay, so we're now on the train now, as you can see. We're about to set off from Grimsby, so here we go. Yep, it's moving away now. Yeah, it's pulling out now, going across the first level crossing here. Now, just in that area there used to be where the cattle was to get on the trains. Not a bad day out there. You can see through these window where I'm pointing the camera now. Okay, we're going to stop at some various stations, so let's wait until the next station. Oh, we should be coming up to. Hang on, there we go. Wait a second. This is Boulevard Avenue. I did do a video on this. The Lost Railways that ran down Boulevard Avenue. There we go. That's over Boulevard Avenue now. And we're coming up to another junction which I filmed not long ago, which I explained how the train came off the tracks and did that Lost Railway, which is up this way here, up towards the industrial areas. There we go, we're coming up to it roundabout now, which is over in that direction there. It's hard to see, but I'll keep the camera this side. This is near the leisure centre. Okay, if you want a reference. But this is up on this bridge there is where I stood to film a junction, which is this one. I know you can't see it, but yeah, it's up there. Okay, we're just pulling in at Greatcoats now. You can see from the sign there. We are now stopped at Greatcoats. This is the first one. Okay, so the train's now departing from Greatcoats there, and as you can see there is the station master's house coming past, and obviously the level crossing down there. So now coming up to our next station, and this one's Healing. Now the level crossing is just after this. It stops this side of it. There we go. Obviously again, another station master's house. Now most of these stations we're going past had post office on them. So obviously the trainers stop and pick the mail up, and also there was another where the cattle were as well, a cattle pen, so they was coming in and off the trains as well. And near enough every station down here had a post office and somewhere to put the cattle to go back on the, put on the trains and transport to probably slaughterhouses, I'm not sure. But we're crossing, there we go. Okay, we're moving on to the next station. Okay, so now coming up to another station. This one's Stallingborough. Okay, so we're pulling away from Stallingborough now. Quickly show you the station master's house. Like I say, they used to control everything because they didn't have automatics then. There we go. This is a level crossing down there. Okay, moving on to the next one. The station we're coming up to now is Hayborough. Let's turn the camera that way. They should be approaching it any second now. It's a level crossing down there. And there we are. This one is Hayborough. Pulling out of Hayborough station. I can't see where the station master's house was, unless it's on the other side and I've totally missed it. Probably have. Okay, so off we go to the next station now. This is a junction of some kind here. They've just changed over the tracks, you can see there. This is approaching Ulsterby. Well, on the way to Ulsterby, should I say. A few places to get across there for the farmers. There we go. Now start swinging out of left hand track there, and now swinging out towards basically the Humber. Okay, we're now moving on to another set of tracks. This, I believe, another level crossing. There we go. This one's Ulsterby. Okay, we're about to leave Ulsterby. The platform is actually on that side there. I'm sat on the other side of the train, but we're about to move off now anyway. So there we go. Now we are at Thornton Abbey. There we go. There we are. Now the Abbey itself is in that direction over there. You get off and you can actually walk to it from here. When it is open, that is. So I'm now leaving Thornton Abbey now. Ah, this train's rarely moving. Well, you can hear it. It's approaching another level crossing. There we go, down there. Now we're coming to Gox Hill next. So let's keep the camera out there. There we go. This is Gox Hill coming up to. Through there is the station master's out. Okay. And there we go, we're in it. Gox Hill. Okay, so we're now leaving Gox Hill now. Okay, now we've come to New Holland now. There we go. Oxmarsh Crossing. Look at this. This is an old one. Look. Look at the old gates on it there. Obviously the signal box is well, it's new. It's got double glazing on it, but look at that. At least the old crossing's still there. The old gates. Oxmarsh Crossing, eh? Okay, we're just pulling into New Holland station now. We'll turn the camera back round there. The next station. Ah, it is moving on. The old telegraph pole there. Okay, this is Barrowhaven. It's a fairly new station, this one. Okay, so we're now pulling out of Barrowhaven now. Let's get the camera there. There we go. Fairly new level crossing. And there's the Avon itself. Down there. Okay, so where we are, we're now arrived at Barton station there. Let's just turn the camera around as there's no station master's house on this one, so let's get off the train. Let's go. Go this way. Yep, we're now here, so let's get off. We're going to have a look round. Okay. Finally, we got here. There we go, let's get off. Okay, so we're now right at Barton station now. I'll just turn around, look at the buffers down there, look, and that's where the train stops and ends. Okay, there's a plaque down here. What's that say? 150th anniversary of the first public train. 1st of March 1849. There we go, so that's when the first train came here, public train that is. Obviously, like I was saying, this line did open in 1848, but obviously we must have been just doing freight and things like that because of all the industry around here. But yeah, there you go, that actually tells you. So let's wait for the train to come later on and we'll go back. Okay, so like I say, now we're off the train now. There's a train there. It's going to go all the way back to Grimsby. We'll be catching that train later. Okay, let's go and have a look. Okay, so I'm going to start and have a walk around Barton. Seeing as I'm here, I know the train's up for a bit, but I've come across this place, this gate. Now this is what some of the manor houses in Grimsby would have been like, so you have to come somewhere else. But look at the top of there. Beautiful. It's the old pathway, the old gates. Look at this. Tells you all about it on there. It's like it's in the first. There's them. I've seen them before. I can't remember. Oh yeah, if she died, you got one of those coins. That was it. So this guy up there, he was at the Battle of Ypres. 30th September 1917. Wow, look at that. So historic. Let's go and have a look through here. This is really nice. And I've been coming to Barton for years. I've never seen this place before. This is so historic. Look, the stables down there, I think. Yeah, it will be. Look, there's a door the size for a cart down there. Look, absolutely beautiful. Wow. Let's go a bit closer. It's not going to hurt anything. It says a museum, so look at this. Wow. Okay, it's the museum. It's not been open today. I'm just going for a walk round. It's magnificent. Wish we had something like this in Grimsby, but we haven't. Okay, there's the plaque. So yeah, it's got a house dated from the 17th century onwards. One time a house of the Nelthorpe family. Crikey, look at this place. This is wonderful. And a bell up there, look. And there's something up there. I see. I don't know what that's for, but it's got a lot of old dates on it. Maybe people own the house or maybe passed away. But this is superb. Looks like down there leads to a cellar. Yeah, it will do. These are the bad cellars. Obviously when there wasn't ice, and they probably put food down there as well, like meat and that to keep them cold. Let's keep walking round here. Wow, look at this. Look at the grounds it was in though, look. You can see that places like this had big grounds. They only go hunting and shooting and heck knows what at that time. This looks like the front of it, or the back, leading out onto the gardens. The old windows there, look. Imagine this. This is superb. Probably where the rich came out there and got the carriages from the stables round the corner. Oh, hey. Wow, look at those windows there, the stained glass. It's great that something like this is still here. I mean, there's quite a few stately homes around, around this area, Lincolnshire. But this is a really big one. Look at the walls. I'm going to go all the way around here. Look at these stones down there. Look, must have had pillars on them at one point. I've just seen one over there as well, just in that direction there. Look at this, totally walled, obviously. This would have been a massive, like I was saying, garden, probably went hunting if it's that big. Yeah. Oh, it's a beautiful place, this. This Baysgarth House Museum, it says on there. It's superb. Okay, so let's move on. This side now, you can see all of it there. But let's look at the size of this. It seems to stretch quite a way, quite off into the distance there. Very, very big grounds. Obviously things have been added, but you can imagine this back then, the 17th century, wow. And what lies under some of this, I mean, they've probably dug it at one time. Could have been fish ponds and all sorts down here. Look at the lumps and bumps that I had around. And I could be wrong, I don't live round here, so I'm only guessing. So, okay, on we go then. Just come round to Baysgarth House there, right at the front. There's a coat of arms up there, I probably missed that before. Okay, but look at this. This flower bed here, that is a big cog. There the yellow is there. It's a big old cog of something. Just come out of Baysgarth House now, and look at these. This is still on the same ground, look. Looks like hay-lofts and that through there. It's probably where they kept the horses, or maybe a part of a farm, because there's a fence there which separates that house from this, so this must have been a farm at one time. You can see there in the wall, look, where there used to be a building, the triangle shape. And obviously up there another hayloft, as we're coming up to now. Yeah, it was, because if you look on that wall there, and hard to see, but there's a triangle shape on there as well. So this must have been a building just there, and you went through it, through those big gates there. So yeah, let's go and have a little bit further look round now and see what else I can find. I can look over this wall now, I've just been looking across the road. Okay, let's have a look. I'll put my camera up as high as I can. I don't know what's there because I can't see it, but hopefully there's something down there you can see. Okay, so we're now back down on the station now. So yeah, I just had a wander around Barton there, just waiting for the train, which is going to come from that direction there. Okay, so we shall wait. Okay, we're now getting back on the train now. There we go. Well, now I've got back on the train now. I've took my seat and we're still at Barton there. We're about to set off. It just started to rain as well. Okay, let's just wait for it to move. Okay, so we're now leaving Barton now. We're on our way back. Look out the window there. There's a big, looks like it's going to rain, but the sun's out. See the bridge in the distance there? We pull out of Barton Station. Okay, here we go. Okay, we're going past a big lake there. Probably maybe formerly a quarry. See the other bridge in the distance. So we're going along. Towards the first station on the way back. It's on the other side now. That leads out to the Humber. And that looks like a trawler down there, an old trawler. It is a trawler. This is Barrow-Avon. That we're just coming now. Well, we stopped when we came in, but this is on the other side. Okay, so there's an actual station over there, platform, and this is on the other side of it. And we just stopped. Okay, so we're moving from there now. Barrow-Avon, whereas we carry on up the track, going back. Here we go. Hey, this is New Holland. Another level crossing down there. I say this is the other side, because we're going backwards. You see, there's another track down there, so this is double tracked at this point, and we just stopped at the station there. Okay, so now I'm moving away from New Holland now and on to the next one. I'm just following that track down there, an old shed there, look. See where it goes. That's disappeared under the undergrowth. Oh no, there it is, come back. This is Oxmarsh Crossing. I'll put my teeth in then. There's a level crossing down there. I'm just leaving that now. This has gone back to a single track. Okay, so let's get to the next station. So we're now coming up to Gox Hill. But like I say, on the other side this time. This side. There we go, Gox Hill. And this time we can see, now we can see the station master's house, which is there on Gox Hill. There it is. Obviously a level crossing down there as well. Okay. Okay, so we're now pulling out of the station at Gox Hill there, and there's the signal box. Level crossing down there. Okay. On to the next station. Okay, so we're now coming up to Forton Abbey again. It's on this side, and over there is Forton Abbey itself in the distance. Okay, you can see Forton Abbey over there, right in the distance there before we leave this station. There it is. Okay, now we're moving away from the station now. There we go, Forton Abbey. Back at that junction again. Back onto the main lines, look. There we go. Now on a 2-track line now again. There we go, on over the other side. Going to a station. There it is. Alsaby Station. Pulling out of Alsaby Station now. And a level crossing. There we go. Okay, we're just going into Abra now.
Next station's Abra.
This is Abra. Out of the station now, let's go. Okay, we're now coming up to Stallingborough Station now. The signal box is there. Level crossing again. And the station master's house on the other side of the platform, which I did actually on the way, so. Okay, there we are. Approaching Ealing Station now. There we are, we're at Ealing now. Here we go. And I did that on the other side. I'm on the way there. The station master's house, and this is from the other side, going back. Okay, this one's Greatcoats. This is where we are now. I'm now about to get off the train now. We're back at the Grimsby town station now. Just crossing the Carter Gate there, or Friar Gate level crossing, whatever you want to call it. So we're just coming into the station now, and just about to get off because I'm still right near the door, as you can see. So there I am. So we're now coming into the station. See about the muck on there. We're just coming into the station now. Let's go in to the side of Deansgate Bridge there. Level crossing, here we go. There we go, well now we're at the station, we're about to get off the train. So I've just got off the train now, so we've come to the end of another video. I'd like to thank all my new subscribers to my channel. Welcome. I'd like to thank you all for watching my content. I really do appreciate it. It helps my channel a lot. And on that note, I will see you all next time on the next video. Bye for now.